utilization of prohibited substances or methods to enhance athletic performance has become a pervasive issue in modern sports. It's important that we understand the impact it has on both athletes and the integrity of the competitions. The history of performance enhancing drugs has been recorded since 776 before Christ. When the original Olympic Games occurred, they ate meals with only meat and herbs to enhance their performances. Some also drank wines, animals' hearts, animal testicles. Hallucinogens and stimulants were used by Roman gladiators to prevent injury during their fights at hydromel, which is alcoholic fermented honey. This is to run their horses faster. Clearly, humans have done the same thing and everything to gain an advantage over competitors for as long as we can remember. The first artificially made synthetic PED was from the late 19th century, when nearly all athletes and coaches or teams had developed their own unique mixture of drugs based on strychnine, heroin, cocaine, and caffeine. Therefore, in 1928, the IAAF, International Association of Athletic Federation, banned the use of performance-enhancing drugs in sports. Studies have shown that anabolic steroids cause acne, male pattern baldness, stunted growth in adolescence, and liver damage. Withdrawal from anabolic steroids can also be associated with depression and, in some cases, suicide. Growth factors such as human growth hormones and erythropoietin cause hypertension and anemia, strokes, tumors, and heart failure. An extreme case is Bridget Dresser, dying at the age of 26 due to an acute allergic reaction, the result of overloading the immune system with a multitude of drugs. It is known that doping brings several consequences to both an athlete's health and reputation. So why hasn't it stopped? Simply put, it is the desire to win. Training day in and day out, athletes endure immense physical and mental strain. The pursuit of excellence becomes a relentless journey, demanding peak performances at all times. The pressure to perform is an omnipresent force. Athletes face expectation from coaches, sponsors, fans, and even themselves. The relentless pursuit of victory can create an environment where some may feel compelled to seek shortcuts. The potential reward for success in sports are immense. Beyond the joy of victory, athletes can secure lucrative endorsements, gain widespread recognitions, and elevate their status to legendary proportions. Some athletes just can't resist the temptation of a miracle drug that could increase muscle mass and strength, endurance, and boost recovery after a lot of training. The effects of PEDs are so great that even young adolescents are taking them. However, the pursuit of success through doping comes at a steep cost. Athletes risk tarnishing their legacy, damaging health, and facing severe consequences that can reverberate throughout their careers. At the 1988 Olympic Games, Ben Johnson, a Canadian sprinter, was tested positive for stanozolol, an anabolic steroid, leading to a 2-year suspension and the stripping of his gold medal. However, it seems that Johnson did not learn his lesson as he failed a drug test again in 1993, causing him to be banned for life. Aside from consequences to one's career, there's also the possibility of irreversible and permanent damage to an athlete's health. The consequences of doping extend beyond individual athletes to impact the global sports community. It undermines fair play, tarnishes the reputation of sport, and erodes the trust that fans place in the authenticity of athletic achievements. Doping in Indonesia. Indonesia is a country that has violated many WADA rules. Regarding doping, Indonesia has been threatened by WADA for not complying to doping rules multiple times, such as the year 2019 when Indonesia did not follow the number of annual test regulation. Hence, they were suspended for competitions for 6 months. Nevertheless, in 2021, Indonesia was found not complying again and was given a strict warning. The victory of Indonesia towards the badminton's Thomas World Cup was reduced by WADA's sanction, having defeated China's 14-game win streak. If anything goes wrong again in Indonesia related to the doping of athletes, at least for a second time around, the Indonesia faces another threat from the sanctions coming from the WADA. Directive action on Indonesia impedes its role as the host of many international tournaments. The government, together with the Indonesian Anti-Doping Agency, has provided an explanation to WADA in response of which due measures are being taken by them towards coming out of the sanction trap. So in conclusion, doping may offer a shortcut to success, but it's a dangerous path with far-reaching consequences. Let's celebrate the true spirit of sportsmanship, where victory is achieved through hard work, dedication, and fair play. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of doping in sports. Stay clean, stay competitive, and keep the spirit of sports alive.